Good morning, fellow Nigerians across the globe. Of course, if you are in Nigeria, you are in Nigeria. Whether you are a crossbreed, whether you are a perfect breed, whether you are Nigerian Jewish, Nigerian American, Nigerian China, Nigerian Ghana, Nigerian Cameroonian, Nigerian South Africa, Nigerian Ethiopia, Nigerian England, if you are in Nigeria, you are in Nigeria. Eventually, we are all stakeholders. And let's just look at it this way. We are the most strongest country in the world, rather in Africa. We become the image of Africa personified. And if you want to know anything about Africa, the first place to look is Nigeria. We are not just loud, we are not just gifted, we are not just favored, but nature itself made it so. Unfortunately, we are the one underrating ourselves. Nigeria is the most populous black nation on earth. There is no country in the world, no continent where you will get to and see black people gather as much as Nigeria. Nigeria is the only piece of land in the whole continent where you will see the largest population of black people gathering together. Nigeria, you know today, though our economic is majorly driven by oil, but there is more beneath the eye can see because other natural resources are stolen from the backyard by the imperialists. Nigerians, in terms of languages, have the highest language spoken by any race across the globe. But yet, somewhere along the line, we were able to coexist. But what have we done to ourselves? Nigeria is the same country, the highest immigrant black nation. We are running up and down. We are jumping up and down everywhere. Why are we running away from the reality? I just want you to understand that if you are in Nigeria, you are in Nigeria. And you are a stakeholder. Somewhere along the line, some of us may not live in ivory tower. We are sometimes restricted by our value system. I live in an uncompleted building, a very poor man. Some call me drunk, and some will tell you I have mental issues. But it is okay. But I'm a stakeholder when it comes to Nigeria. Whether they call me Wa, or Zo, or Bia, or minority. Whether some idiot choose to sub me as sub-Igbo, I am a stakeholder. Now, we keep doing what we have to do, because God will not do for man what man should do for themselves. There are people who fought for this nation. They bled for it. It was not as if they couldn't walk away, but they knew they are stakeholders. We can walk away. I can decide to do things that I will get back to you, and you won't see me. But what about those who don't have my abilities, my capacities, my exposures? What about those who don't think anti-clockwise about me? And so, as a stakeholder, I will get involved. As a stakeholder, I should be able to know what is going on around my territory. It's a shame, but no issues, because we will get it right. I actually wanted to talk about how to solve Nigerian problem in my today's broadcast, but then something came up. While we are looking at the conspiracy, organized crime by the Igbo Biafra people against other ethnic groups in Nigeria, I promise you that momentarily we will interject. When issue comes up, we will drop the series and then we'll interject. I actually had the mindset of interjesting today with how to solve Nigerian problem. But then, boom, there was something they want to hide quickly. And now let's pay attention there. And that is why this morning we are looking at a message I simply titled, One of Nnamdi Kanu boys busted. One of Nnamdi Kanu boy has been busted. They call him Gentle the Yahoo. But let's look at it this way so that you will learn. Because so many people back on Nnamdi Kanu and the organized crime of Igbo Biafra people against other ethnic groups that we are aware of, they will not hide it. It doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter whether you are in support. It doesn't matter whether you are against. It really does not matter whether you believe it or not. But just get this information. Share this broadcast. Let everybody know the truth. Because eventually the truth will set all of you free. Just 2-3 days now, there are 2 issues you need to consider. And now the Kanu have started shouting, I am sick, oh, DSS will take me to hospital, oh, because he knew Gentle the Yahoo must have been busted. He's now running BP. He has BP now. The normal drug cannot contain him again. Oh, take me, oh, go, give me hospital, give me hospital. Gentle the Yahoo have been busted. I'm coming. Within this same 2-3 days period, they are on social media. Oh, Gentle the Yahoo, DSS arrest him, this one arrest him. Peter Obi have not said anything, no, because he said Biafra be a hero. Where are all those gang of scallywags? Let me tell all of you. I think you should be able to understand what I'm saying. We have to deal with it. But for other Nigerians, all of us are stakeholders. Yoruba man, you don't have more stake in Nigeria than me, except you choose to be dishonest. Hausa man, Fulani man, Igbo man, Nupe man, Gwari man, you do not have more stake in this country more than me. And certainly, I don't have more stake than you. But we are all equal stakeholders. Just that some greedy, criminal-minded people create this mentality. And the Igbo Biafra people. And so if my message favors you, good and fine. Your people are doing well. Continue that way. If it looks like my message is against your people, my brother, you my sister, use your tongue and count your teeth. It's just a matter of time. Why you are able to sustain this level of criminality and hopelessness activities going on in Nigeria, politically, religiously, traditionally, economically, and otherwise, is because the people has not been able to awaken to their responsibility. When that time comes, it will dawn on all of you. As a Nigerian, look at it. You see that Yoruba is fighting Hausa, Hausa is fighting Igbo, or Igbo is fighting Yoruba. This is what they are doing. And along the line, those of us they call minority, they are looking for who will support them to carry out their heinous crime against indigenous people of Nigeria. Deal with it. We look as if we are constantly against Igbo unification. They are not uniting with us because they love us. They are not uniting because they want to have anything with us. They are uniting because they want to use us as a decoy, an instrument to use us to fight Yoruba, Hausa, and Igbo. That was what they were trying to do to me in Biafra until I caught them. We'll catch Igbo for backyard. But let me not digress further and come back to gentle the Yahoo and what every Nigerian should know. I will first of all appeal to the Nigerian security agents. It doesn't matter how you feel about it. All of you, now they fall our hand. You're making caricature of Nigeria. Unprofessional. Honestly. How do I mean? I listened to many press communique issued by the Nigerian security agent regarding the issue of Yahoo, the gentle, Igbo Biafra man. They were not specific. They are hiding something. And in the process of trying to be, how do they put it in English? Observing protocol, diplomatically informing us what is going on. They're making themselves unprofessional. You are a public relation officer with the Nigerian military, with the Nigerian police, with the Nigerian DSS. Make on go learn work. I have to start with you because it's annoying. It's embarrassing. And one of those statements says, the Nigerian military, in collaboration with the sister security outfit, has arrested one gentle Yahoo. Must you tell us how many people are arresting? You people are unprofessional when it comes to telling us what is going on. Must you tell us that in collaboration with the police, with the army, with the DSS, with the civil defense, with the Agune chamber, with the this one and this one, is it necessary? This is for your private consumption. Don't tell us that. Just allow us to know that all the security apparatus did their job. Don't tell us who did it. Yes, the military has nothing to do with the judiciary, no constitution as far as they are concerned. So it is necessary the police accompany them for the sake of protocol. You don't need to tell us, we know. But by the time you begin to tell us, DSS are they fear for Igbo Biafra people. Because this is what I perceive. Nigerian are they fear for them. This is what I perceive. Police are they fear for them. And then you people stand back and give us 1 month. Let's see if there will be any terrorist group in Nigeria. Let's stop deceiving ourselves. I was like, how do these people listen? We are all stakeholders in this country. Now listen to me again. In some of major of those press communique telling us that Gentle the Yahoo, one of Nnamdi Kanu unknown gunmen commander, has been apprehended. This is how they tell us. In the collaboration of the army, the DSS, the police, and other sister security outfits, we have apprehended Gentle the Yahoo. Who does that? Una they fear them. Una they fear them. It shows they've been able to put you on a defensive mode, because when you come out and tell us the Nigerian military has been able to apprehend one criminal, Nnamdi Kanu boy, and then Igbo people will begin to shout, hey, we army is killing us, Boko Haram army, hey, we Fulani Janjaweed, hey, we. So you don't want to say it's Boko Haram army, and so you just compromise the whole statement. It's not necessary. We know the DSS, we know the Nigerian army, we know the Nigerian police, we know the civil defense, the road safety, the VIO, we know all that security outfits, like the Omotekun, the Agune chamber, of course, of Anambra State, and the one set up by Igbo people, and so on. We know them. We all have security outfits. We know them. But let's tell Nigerians the truth. We know Nigerian Boko Haram are not army. There are progressive-minded military men. But of course, there are criminal-minded ones there. In the police, there are good people. I have a younger brother serving in the Nigerian police, Marine Corps to be precise. I couldn't come out here and tell you he's a criminal. I have wonderful friends, police across Nigeria. We are not from my tribe, but we are all stakeholders in this country. They are progressive-minded people. I've seen many of them, and I'm humbled by the way they present themselves. I have been with the DSS. In fact, my first 1 month in the DSS custody right there in Port Harcourt, I was traumatized. Because considering what I have heard about them and what they are going to do to me, Even 4 months later, I was still traumatized. Because they told you, oh, they are murderers, oh, they are killers, oh, they are this one, oh, that one, and you believe them. And they know you believe them. And so they have to, defense mechanism. They have to make you feel at ease. And now, those of us who reason anti-clockwise know that the way they present that matter, it is suspicious. And that is why up to today, nobody can come out and tell you that Gentle the Yahoo have been busted. Because some Igbo Biafra people will go behind and settle them and say, please, just silence the guy. Don't let us know the people sponsoring him. You know we are there now. Money is going to change overhand. That is why you will call it speed a speed. There are many sides there. But let's assume they are unprofessional. Tell us the truth. Tell us the truth. And of course, in my tomorrow broadcast, I will still call out some people. You see, we have found ourselves in a place where the only people that can save us are the people who refuse to stand side. Stand side to cover any crime. There are some of you we respected. We watch you from behind the scene. Believe me, we are the watchmen. Deal with it. We are the Nigerian watchmen. I have not hyper it. We are waiting for you. Somebody go and tell very dark man, let him come and analyze this for us. Since he begin to associate with Igbo people, he want to betray all of you. And he's doing very dark man, Nigeria. No, why won't he? Is he not the one defending DSS? When I don't get sense. So the problem is that this madness all of you are creating, it has not gotten to your doorstep. It will get there. Somewhere along the line, we say, yes, we have seen the Messiah. Before you know, they are compromised. They are bamboozled. Do we lose hope? No. Must we weep for gold and cowrie, for palm oil and the sprinkles earth, for the yam do not meet in amulet? Deal with it. But that is by the way. We are watching them. Maybe they bring out their leg. We are watching them. We shall see to it. Of Igbo Biafra. We're still waiting for you. The truth is we will outlive all of you. And now let's come back to the real issue. When I come online, I've talked about Igbo Biafra people. And I expect those who say they are Igbo to call a spade a spade. There were times we were proud of the eastern region. When you go to Anambra, they will finish you with hospitality. When you go to Imo State, they will finish you with love. When you go to Enugu State, they will give you peace of mind. When you go to Ebonyi State, you feel proud. When you go to Abia State, you see things you've not dreamt of. And everywhere in the southeast has something to offer. It was amazing. Somewhere along the line, it's unavoidable. But even at that, we know there are issues of political imbalance that need to be addressed by Nigerians. There are issues of restructure that must be reviewed by Nigerians. So many sectors need to be readdressed. Who will take the lead? Is it the people benefiting from the misery system they have set up? Or is it the people who are actually suffering from the miserable system they have initiated? If yes, they are, how are we sure that before the end of the journey that they will not be compromised? And so this having been said, Nnamdi Kanu on the blues came out. Boom! He narrated the problem of Nigeria because all of us know our problem. But it is obvious that there is a difference between knowing the truth and walking the path. Knowing the way and walking the way. We all know the truth. How many of us are ready to go to that length? How many of us? It's not about whether we are on the same track, you understand me? No, it's about focusing on what matters to all of us. Nnamdi Kanu started. We are whiter than white. We are holy. We are this one. We are that one. I'm a reverend. Not because I have interest. I don't look for interest. As a reverend, 90% of reverend that reverend with me, all of them were on peace salary. I was never paid a dime. I was even spending my own money. But I merited it. Only people who saw my sincerity and hard work approached me. But I'm a hardworking man. I could do things myself. When I was in IPOB, 99.9% of all of them doing Biafra, all of them were being paid. Go and ask Uchuka for Mefo. They have murdered Ike Chukwugoha. Go and ask those who know what is there. IPOB never paid me a dime. And I was not doing it because of the money. I'm not for sale. You see what I'm doing today? Some of you come and say, let's monetize your page for you. Let's boost your page. No, that is not why I'm here. I'm not a content creator. I'm a society value advocate. And I'm not looking for validation. I'm not trying to prove that I'm righteous than you or better than you. I just want you to see the truth. And if you are man enough, we can save the next generation of our people. But if you choose to compromise, allow yourself to be compromised, and then so be it. One way or the other, kingdom rise and kingdom fall. People will come out tomorrow who will defend the whole process. And then we discover Nnamdi Kanu is a criminal. For 4 years, you people did not know that we know that Nnamdi Kanu is a criminal. They didn't know. All these Igbo Biafra buffoons didn't know. Nnamdi Kanu organized group to set me up. But you see, Jesus said, for the prince of the earth had been set against me. They've been unleashed against me, just that they found nothing against me. They could only have cheap blackmail. And Uche from afar is somebody who trusts me, who believes in me. And each time they lied to him because they knew he was the only person who had the power at that time to call me to order. Tell Barrister Ifeanyi Ojofor, I don't listen to him. All of them are compromised Igbo people. Barrister Ifeanyi Ojofor, all of them from Obata, all of them, legal defense, legal defense, all of them are criminal-minded people. Tell Ifeanyi Ojofor, his wife is working with the DSS. He's an illegal luminary. Let him come. His video is waiting for him. And I don't know what you're going to do yourself. And so the last place they could go to, thinking they will curtail me, was Uche Mefo. And Uche Mefo, I still expect him till tomorrow. He will call me like a brother, like an uncle, like a father, even like a younger brother. He say, Mazi, I don't understand. Why is all this complaining about you everywhere? I say, so you don't know. Are you ready for the truth? He said, tell me, because I don't understand. Anything you, Madam Shosha you, Akwara you, this one you. What is really going on? I said, if you are ready for the truth, let's review it. Uche, did you notice since Nnamdi Kanu was arrested, that all we are doing in supposed Biafra land, South, and Southeast, for those of you idiots still with IPOB, it was fighting and quarreling every day. In the morning, Abia State versus a state coordinator, this one versus this one. I was traveling everywhere settling problem. They will end up aligning me with that problem. I say, why did you not find out why everybody is fighting everybody? You go to Abia State, Ikechukwu, Letugochukwu is fighting with Isopoluchi. You come to River State, Tono Fare is fighting with David Njoko. You come to Delta State, Nkenjika is fighting with John Chukuma. Everywhere you go to, somebody is fighting somebody. I said, how possible could that be? Let's assume Igbo people don't have sense. So South people don't have sense. I say, now this is a game. I have studied Nnamdi Kanu, and he's actually deploying the 48 laws of power and other mind control book. But he should understand that he's not the only one reading those books. And those of you who are acquainted with the 48 laws of power, you know it has the negative and the positive law. The author actually advises you, if you are playing on this wing, understand that you can be checkmated. And if you find that you are here, there is a way for you to be able to get your... So you need to be smarter. I said Nnamdi Kanu is using 48 laws of power. And I made a mistake. It was not deliberate. Because he says, do not outshine your master. I was in the struggle to the extent that people will hear from me. They started that on Nnamdi Kanu already. I never considered it. But that moment, I was shining more than my master. That was what brought jealousy. And it was too late. I was everywhere. George Onibe, African Rep, George Onibe. That was what made DSS come to me. And when they want to destroy me, it was easy for them. Just that it is not in their place to do that. I told you to come for me. I said, you see your brother? I will use another law tactics for him. And that is the mirror tactics. I will be pointing him out and everybody will know who he is. I told him, this is the game Nnamdi Kanu is playing. In order to be in absolute control, he will create two opposing offices. So they will be fighting themselves. Two of them will return to him for validation. And so, for instance, they made Chidebe Rongudiwe national coordinator. And they made me national coordinator. And that was for me and Chidebere to begin to fight ourselves. And that was for me and Ikechukwu Goha. And then, at the other hand, they made Ikechukwu Goha Biafra national coordinator. They made me Nigerian national coordinator. The idea is that Ikechukwu should not allow me know what is happening in Biafra land. And Ikechukwu can go behind and know what is happening in the north and in the west. All this way to create enmity. But this is the switch. They didn't know the game, but I knew. I remained loyal and humble to Chidebere Rongudiwe till tomorrow. I make sure that Nnamdi Kanu will not tell me anything, except Chidebere agree. I made sure that Ikechukwu, in fact, Nnamdi Kanu wrote and said to Ikechukwu, and sent to Chike Doziem, the DOS, all of them, including Uche Mefo, George Onibe cannot enter anywhere in Nigeria without the approval of Ikechukwu Goha, who was far below me. Now he wants me to feel jealous. He wants me to be envious. He wants me to fight them. But I know the game. A lot of people invite me. We want to see you. We want to talk to you. I will say, go to Ikechukwu. If Ikechukwu says I should come, I will come. Without the authorization of Ikechukwu, I will not go there. And so now the Kanu was frustrated. Because those people working with me, who would have fought me? You think IPOB don't know where I'm staying here in Nigeria? You think they cannot come to me? They knew I was blackmailed. They knew I was betrayed. They knew they wanted to set me up. The same thing they want to do to your ethnic group in the name of Biafra. The same thing they did to Tafawa Balewa. The same thing they did to Abafemi Awolowo. The same thing they did to Amadu Bello. The same thing they did to Ayo Eta. The same thing they did to Philippe Effiong. The same thing they did to Achoze. The same thing they did to Chukwumanzogo. The same thing they did to Ifa Jonah. The same thing they did to Ejike Mbono. The same thing they did to Aseko Kwabe, to mention but a few. But now I have to take the fall. And I said to Uchime, for watch out. I put a mirror. And I told them in the DOS, all of you are dancing naked in a market square. Everybody will know you for who you are before our time is up. Tina Sanguru, Azaya Oba were boasting. How did we deal with me? How did we do this one? Nnamdi Kanu was boasting. They should leave me. When I yap 1 week, I will fizzle out because he gave me mic. Now I no get mic. I know they talk. But my happiness is that Uche Mefo know the truth. If you want to say the truth, let him say. It can be hiding under Igbo Biafra. Igbo Biafra is not going anywhere. Anybody who is Igbo Biafra, anybody who supports the criminality of Igbo Biafra, for the rest of our life, we will follow you. Those of you who are what do you call him? Very dark man people. Make una tell them to come out body for where Igbo matter dey. Make una tell them if you want collect money, if na money they make it they make the money they deceive people where you go fit deceive. I'm coming. And so now they kind of started playing the game. He knew that the people were more loyal to me than him. And of course, as a reverend, you don't expect I tell you kill somebody, do criminal. DSS came to my house. They searched everywhere. They did not see anything. They met my family. When they did not see anything, they made a call and told their boss, whatever, that the guy is clean. They said, no, this guy cannot be clean. And they say, you are a reverend. I say, yes. They say, you want to go to your church. DSS came to my church. I had a long stroll with them. That is why today I will not condemn them. Let them come for me. I will follow them. Anything they like, let them do. I will only be a martyr in their hand. All of them, including Igbo people. And my blood will haunt all of you for generations. And so when DSS came and they said, okay, God, let's go to your church. I pleaded with them. I said, see, I'm a reverend. You handcuff me hand and leg. You blindfold me. Imagine you drop me in the front of my church, the sanctuary of God's church. Imagine how the people in that community will look at me. And you know I'm not a criminal. It's my right and everybody's right to self-determination. And I've not encroached on anybody's right. Please, I'm not running. Now I know you are DSS. My family and my loved one, my church member, everybody know I'm in your custody. Please, uncuff me. And they listened to my appeal. They removed the handcuff. And so when they drop, you know that their big jeep, when they drop in front of my church and I came down with them, people were thinking that, oh, they come for prayer, you know, big man of God. Nobody knew they were DSS. I was not harassed. I was not embarrassed. They advised me not to do anything rash. And I had no intention. They searched my church, in and out, tumbled everywhere. They didn't see anything. I simply told them, if Yoruba can say their Oduduwa, if Hausa can say their Arewa, and then the Igbo people say their Biafra, there is nothing wrong there. And I'll stand with them. Until tomorrow, I stand with them. But you see the organized crime behind the scene, that is what I'm against. I'm not against any woman. I'm not against anybody. Your organized crime behind the scene is what everybody must know in the end. We are just warming up. And so now they cannot see, he can't destroy me with the Nigerian government. He can't destroy me with fellow Igbo people because some of them were ready to take bullet till tomorrow morning to take bullet for me. I told you about one of the ladies who was actually helping me with recharge card to do broadcast. And later on was drawing me that money, 5,000. But these are some of the things we see in life. We build houses where people they live for free till today in popular cities. But somewhere along the line, let's leave that story for another day. It is yet another Igbo man from Imo State that called me and said, this is what this girl is telling everybody. But why I'm calling you is, I'm going to pay off that bill. How much? 5,000. No? You see why they call me poor man. And that brother, I remain grateful. And so there were a lot of Igbo people till tomorrow morning who, if I take cutlass now and pieces them, they will not retaliate because they know I'm doing it for their good. And so now the Kanu couldn't penetrate me. Let me digress so you understand my message. On a particular day, people started calling me from Ivory Coast, from Guinea, Kukakre, or what do they call it? Many countries around the world. And they told me, what problem do you have with Nnamdi Kanu? I said, no. Because there was problem inside. But we thought we could control that idiot. We could talk him to his senses. And that was not something we should bring to the public. I said, nothing. They said, we have been asking you. You always say nothing. But when it starts, don't blame us. Because Nnamdi Kanu have told us to destroy you. They should rubbish you to the extent that you cannot open your front door and come outside. And I told them, I said, see, there is no shame in the womb that gave birth to me. So he could not possibly be able to do that. But I understand. Go ahead. Where is Aside Pepe, Aside Hot? Nnamdi Kanu spent our billions, our millions to set up a platform to destroy me. I have to destroy myself. Now, what will they destroy? Yo, Anama Jogodo, Anu Mere Unne Yezuri. I was 20 years ahead of them. This is their game. I am even 100 years ahead of them. The rubbish set of people. I waited for them. I sleep with people's wives. I drink ogogoro. I'm a stealer. Nigerian give me money. They did. I agree. But those who know the truth know the truth. Many Igbo people were heartbroken. Why would Nnamdi Kanu do this? Those who knew the truth knew the truth. They stood up in my defense. Those who know it was a lie know it was a lie. People like Okomokum, people like Uchuka from Efo, before Obidio Bienu start looking for who will advise me. People like that knew I was being set off. Uchuka from Efo wrote letters that I still have the copy. More than 3 letters in different instances telling them, this thing you people are trying to set George Onibi, all of you start. He was telling Chikeduzem and idiot Kochina Sanguru and Aston Abanyem and other monkeys and babu, according to Nnamdi Kanu. But I was looking at them. Uchuka from Efo called me and said, you need to go online. Just defend yourself. I told him the truth does not need defense. All you need to do is let it go. I said, I will come, but it's not yet time. I told you, Chuka, from before, I say, I will not respond. I will not say anything. For 4 months, I will not talk. As after the 4 months, you will be my enemy because I no go agree. I told him, maybe he has forgotten. He encouraged me to come and defend myself. I don't need defense. There are some of you I may have issue with. I just told you this is how it is. You don't agree with me. You look at me lesser or that is your business. What are going to be waiting for? Then I waited for 4 months. I didn't say anything. Most of you believe. We were publishing fake account, talking rubbish. Judge Enibe exposed season 1. Where is that Lenten Chibu came? He no expose me again. Thunder we go fire on. I'm making Nnamdi Kanu come out. They invaded my privacy. I allowed them to do that for 4 months. I've not even started now. They are crying. It's enough now. It's stop now. It's okay now. Oh, yeah, you are bitter now. Oh, that time they were sweet too. No, they were sweet. I'm creating a scenario so that you understand. I'm coming. I came into my house one day. My children were just looking at me. My wife, everybody was like. And I say, why that look? They now on Radio Biafra for me. They were trying to destroy my home, my marriage. You hear breaking news. George Onibe was sleeping with one woman known as Josephina in Plateau State woman leader, who is a lecturer in University of Plateau, Jos. The husband has just discovered, and now the woman have died. George Onibe sleep with people's wife. And my children was not looking at me as if I'm a saint or if I did something like that. But they could not understand that these Igbo people you almost abandoned us for. How could they do this to you? Fine girls full Port Harcourt, fine girls full Delta State, fine girls full Imo State, fine girls full everywhere for South and Southeast and across Nigeria. If I want to have any of them, I will have any of them. They are all around me. Beautiful damsels. I was not living in an uncompleted building. I was living in my house in Rumukurushi, Port Harcourt. My own house. I used 3 cars at the same time. And so, talking about society values, I am not somebody you can look down on. I am really on me. And so, all the beautiful girls around me, I will now go to Plateau State and be sleeping with somebody's wife. But that woman had an issue with them. That woman has asked them to leave me. That time they were using one idiot called Victor Onyindo. Benjamin Madubugu was using that. They needed people from the north to set me up. Kenneth Ogani refused. Go and ask Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor. He was instrumental to destroy me. He didn't know. Tell Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, why did he have problem with Kenneth Ogani? For your information, he's no longer in Nigeria in case you think you're going to kill him. Because that is what you people do. The people who can defend me defended me. People who cannot defend me, they just let it slide. You know, Igbo people fear too much. Forget about that. Now, let's leave that. They started what they are doing. But what is my crime? We were telling Nnamdi Kanu, what you are doing is wrong. Let me repeat again. I've said it over and over. Which Emefo called him. The purpose of volunteer was to organize people during rally. It looks like church usher. They were not meant to bear arms. They were just moderators, church usher. But now, why do you want to arm them? That was during COVID-19. That time they said they were doing palliative, sharing rice. They were sharing army uniform and gun. We were fighting behind the scene. I'm not telling you because I see the evidence, no see the evidence. Because most of the people who will come out and tell you the truth. Where is Aparawara? Where is Mendia? 90% of people, all of them have been unalive. And if you know the truth and you are Igbo man, you are still walking free, they will come for you to wipe out evidence. Which Emefo told him, bro, we are non-state actors. Let me paraphrase him. And so you cannot flag off an armed group. And I told Nnamdi Kanu, to give arm to people is one thing. To collect it back is another thing. What are the politicians who arm some youth to rig elections, steal ballot box? Watch after every election when these things occur. That community can never be free again. Because to give them gun is one thing. Collect it back is another thing. Obidio Bienu said to him, because Obidio Bienu is a loud man. I don't know why he chose that I will be his enemy and he's going to enjoy me very well. Don't wound the animal you cannot kill. Because Obidio Benu was ridiculed, they call him drunk, no name they don't call him. He's a son of olden days Nigerian policeman, and so he should know better. Obidio Benu called on Nnamdi Kanu. He said, this thing you are doing, you are rubbing mud on all of us. No, you are rubbing mud on yourself. But this mud, since we are close to you, will rub on us. Please don't do that. Nnamdi Kanu arrogantly told us, well, it's because I'm talking to you. I just wanted to brief you people. Everything is in process. Then let's go. I have a meeting to attend. You people can continue the GOS meeting later on. That is how he called us a bluff. He has perfected the journey. Benjamin Madubugu is there. He's still living as a free Nigeria. Because during that process, they collected money from P2B and Atiku. After there will be no election in Biafra land, the amount of money they push into Benjamin Madubugu's house caused problem between him and the volunteer that were guarding him. These were some of the things connected to the disappearance of Akowara. Benjamin Madubugu is still working. He said tomorrow night in Nigeria. He doesn't used to come to video again in the ocean. So they criminalized the whole Biafra agitation. It was just a pressure group. Draw the attention of those in political offices and let's review Nigeria. Exactly what Tinubu is trying to do. Though the process is almost being compromised and hijacked, and we will not allow them to have their way. That is how Igbo land, southeast, once peaceful, loving place, become a zone of terror. All hail Nnamdi Kanu. All hail Nnamdi Kanu. Now, why do I have to take time? I listened to the press communique issued by one idiot, his younger brother, personating Emma Powerful, because there are 3 people answering Emma Powerful. When he reaches to collect money, they will send Nnamdi Kanu brother. He becomes Emma Powerful. When he means to go and risk your life, they will send another guy from Imo State who said chemist. He becomes Emma Powerful. One person is not powerful. The one powerful is just official language to issue press communique. They issue a press communique. What were they saying? Nigerian DSS and police, social media have run to say that Agent Yahoo is within Nnamdi Kanu. He has said it is not within Nnamdi Kanu. Why are they wrong? I thought what you were doing is honorable. When you are wrong, accept you are wrong. My father has always told me, nobody is infallible. He said to me, son, if you go out there tomorrow and somebody say, you are a fool, it's okay. Somewhere along the line, we all fool ourselves. It's normal to be a fool sometimes. But if they tell you you are foolish, no glue. Because that's one end of discussion. No glue, prove to them that you are not foolish. And so I can be a fool, it's okay, but I'm not foolish. Now, he armed these people. He began to come after those who do not agree with him. I was their major target. I would have been unalived in Oba, Anambra State, Obidio Benu community. We were doing Go Back to Your Roots, then in Radio Biafra Extra. And so they said they were going to organize a program and I'm going to be the chief speaker. I should teach them Go Back to Your Roots. But then I was having problem with Nnamdi Kanu and I know what he has put on ground. And I know it's not safe for me. But I did not tell them I will not come. Because there is a power that shapes my way. And it is he who I will follow. I don't need your explanation. And that morning when they started calling me, come. I said, I'm on my way. Some of you has invited me, asked me to come and I didn't come. You get angry. If you know this one, you know this one. Deal with the one you know and leave me alone. I told them I'm not coming. No, I told them I'm on my way. But I knew I was not going. Which for everybody know what was on. They have killed Chimubi Okafor. Onwukwe Nwanze was on the run. Ruby Matu, they are all still hiding. Akowara has been misplaced. Ikechukwu was playing armless. Where is he today? And so, but I told Uche I was not going. And I stayed online and monitor activities. And they were calling me, where are you? I said, I'm on the way. How far? I'm very close. And then they called me, one coordinator called me and said, the program has kicked off. You are the one we are waiting. I said, I'm just 3 buildings away from the compound. For me, I was far away, more than 72 kilometers away from them. And so when I say I am 3 buildings away, they must have messaged that in the next 10 minutes I will be there. Less than 30 minutes, they struck the event because they didn't know me. I was not showing my face. I was not looking for popularity. I was just on my own. Most of them didn't know me. It's my voice they know. And my, coded language. So the moment you say, Anamajage Mao, Nihina, Emara Mao, they know I'm the one. Some think I'm a giant. Some think many things about me, but they really didn't know me. Now they make they show my face. Show your face, show your face, show your. They now stroke the venue. The pastor who they organized that meeting in his house, they killed him. Sorry, they unalived him. And many others that look like me perceived. And China Sanwewu thought that they have gotten me. He was the one that came to the DOS platform and was shouting, hey, because they have not verified if they have unalived me. So while he was trying to play innocent, I was listening to all their conversation. We will not go school. We know they too right. We know they too talk. Oh, and Judge Onibe is there. Chinasa was crying foul. I allowed them to lament and rejoice from behind. But me and Uche knew I didn't go, and nothing nigga or broken. It shocked them when they knew I didn't go. Do you know the guy that called me and wanted to know my position? When they discovered the end of the day that I did not go there, called me and say, I know say they suspect me now. You can't hear what happen now. Thank God say you know come. I say, don't see them now. Because these people are predictable. These people are pathetic. But how in their tiny mind they say they are the wisest tribe is what I don't understand. The most intelligent tribe in Nigeria. My brother, if not true, all of us from Nigeria are Mugu. I don't have anything against that guy. He was just playing by the script. At this time, Nnamdi Kanu have weaponized Biafra agitation. He brought in Simon Ekpa to change dimension and narratives. But why are we talking about this? We talk about the content creator, Simon Ekpa, cooling off somewhere in Finland. Hopefully, they will bring him back to our one Nigeria. Nnamdi Kanu run to social media. Oh, my hand, no do. Hey, wait, I know do. Is it not a autopilot? Hey, wait. One small idiot who could not finish secondary school is mesmerizing all your brain. Drop your insult too. Some of you are in doubt. Is Simon Ekpa with Nnamdi Kanu? Are they the same people? They are the same people. Organized crime. This is just decoy. Now, they have caught another one. I thought they have armored car. Where all those on a carton grenade and bomb? When I want use bomb bust Nigeria. If you be able person, anybody can't deceive una. Make una fight Nigeria. In fact, make una fight our people. Una no run for una life. You are alive to talk about 20 pounds. You are alive to talk about Nigerian Biafra war. You will not be alive to repeat it again. No, come and fight about people. That thing you are doing, you know, when they deceive you on social media, hyper you now head, they do putu, you go think you will wipe out Nigeria. We saw the body language of Ojukwu. How Gowon was going to be surprised what he's going to do. We are seeing what he's going to do. Now they can't deceive us. All they do, they background, they tell on Ibamaka, I go, I budike, I go mama. Now they mumu yourself. You have upset the balance. Mercy for your children. We know where you are going to, but we are waiting for you there. We are waiting for you there. You want to unite? Be uniting. It's a shame. Why am I saying it? He weaponized Igbo community. Set up ghost stamp. Destroy your life. And now they have said, we are not sure. Maybe some people want to pay off from behind, so you don't know the truth. We are not sure if Gentle the Yahoo was arrested. We are not sure if he's still alive. We are not sure whether there are people who want to pay off and hide his identity. He will still work like a free man. Maybe he will become a pastor later on and deceive fellow Igbo people. And that matter with that. Where is Clifford Dodge? That was in Toyota. Around in his son local government and eating human flesh. Where is Clifford Dodge matter? Did he not die? Because they don't want you to know people who send that man to be eating human being and killing human being. Did Nigerian military or security agents not tell you that they are shocked that Igbo Nazikwiriano Mado? They saw the remains of human being Igbo people were eating in the name of Biafra, and you come and insult me. Now, the second man has been busted. Nnamdi Kanu deny him. I told you what they are doing is legal. It is constitutional. It is a robo. Why are they denying? Have you seen me come to tell you I was not a member of IPOB? I was. But then they were not a criminal gang. I was arrested because the same people betrayed me. They set me up. And then when I opened my eye and I saw I was swimming in an ark-infested river, my brother, I used my tongue to count my teeth. And are those of you who will drop your insult and still yapping? Ask yourself a question. Why is Nnamdi Kanu denying them? These people have millions of followers. These people are jumping up and down. Yes, I am Gentle the Yahoo. When I come for the military, we are going to sit out. We do that for our mind. We are not in the era of Oshobe. We don't pass that level. Did you know our anger? Is it because it's concealed in our appearance? Stop deceiving yourself. And all of you who are trying to do coalition, obedient movement, all of you organized crime, and you are Igbo. My brother, calm down. We are 20 years ahead of you. We are not the richest tribe. We are not the most intelligent tribe. And certainly we don't mean any of you any harm. We just want to maintain the status quo. We just want to see a prosperous nation. Look at the Dubai citizens. They are proud. They walk with their head lifted high, tall, when they walk across any street globally. They have nothing to shame or hide for. All they could do is to sustain that dignity, that integrity, its temple. I wish to be a part of a nation. When we come out, the world will stand in ovation. They will respect us. There were times America will give Nigerian president red carpet. But what about today? So I just want the moral lesson of everything I have said is, why is Nnamdi Kanu denying his people? And if you care to know, Gentle Yahoo is IPOB, but it is organized crime. I told you in one of my broadcasts, when they tell you that they are Jewish people, they are just showing you the operative memorandum. How do they speak it in English? Modus operandi of the Zionist. That is what they are telling you. Expansionists. It's a shame. If you're an Igbo person, you can help save the next generation of your people. And as a Kama and as a Igbo man, I'm not Igbo. And I'm trying to appeal to the conscience of my own people. Don't let Igbo Biafra people to catch you off guard. Nnamdi Kanu can fall for them. We are waiting for him. He will return, disappointed, betrayed, blackmailed, backstabbed, as I was. He will return with his Senator Bata completely destroyed, as they did to Eyoita, as they did to Asekokbabe, as they did to Chukwumanzogo, as they did to Ifajona, to mention but a few. We'll be there to receive you, and we will help you heal fast. And so I'll go to the comment section, receive my insult, and so that we can move on. And so let's see the insulting people of Nnamdi Kanu. I see you back as a madman. Yes, because Igbo people receive advice from madman. P2B told us. When I was a governor of Anambra State, the first advice I got to control crime in a place called Opiweka in Anambra State was given to me by a madman. You don't see with that statement of P2B that mad people are more intelligent than Igbo Biafra people? Madman. So I should be ashamed when we are the one advising you. Go and look for insult and give to me. Atoro, madman. And it's a madman advising Nigerian president. And I know the reason. Most intelligent tribe. He say it. Mumu. The advice I got to be governor of Anambra is a madman. Who knows who is advising Nnamdi Kanu? Madman. I wish Igbo Biafra people are mad. Maybe they would have had some respect. Who is the next one? I see Ekene. He say you have been vindicated. God is with you. Thank you, Ekene, my brother. I see Innocent Dede. He say Obi never condemn IPOB. Why would he? When he's selling Biafra beer inside Nigeria and they are trying to deceive us. Go and look at Hero Beer. If you not see Biafra flag there, after they say no, it's official. It is organized crime. Everybody will know the truth. It's just a matter of time. The Enofe, he say, what is the fate of Kanu now? No. We don't even want to predict how Kanu will end. But what we are working on is what we will do when the Kanu matter ends. Because all they are doing is to begin to receive some compensation from federal government. Amnesty. All they are looking for is amnesty. Maybe tomorrow now they will tell you that, to stop insecurity in the southeast, the federal government have decided to be paying unknown gunmen in the southeast so that we have peace. Is Niger Delta Avengers not collecting their own amnesty? Is Boko Haram not collecting their own amnesty? Igbo people want to collect their own now, but this is the switch. If we talk about Niger Delta, they are fighting for their rights. But Boko Haram, which right is he fighting for now? Food and herdsmen. So which right is Igbo man fighting for now? So when they give Nnamdi Kanu amnesty, we will bring out our own. We pay all of us amnesty. We're going to leave all those things. This is the body language we are watching. So any politician trying to give Igbo Biafra people amnesty, prepare. You will give amnesty you are not ready to bargain for. Because we will tell you how much you will pay us when that time will come. We may not be here, but people will respond to all of you. It's a shame anyway. Let's receive insult. No insulting people. And George Okuru, another Igbo man, he say innocent Dede. Ha 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 ha. Don't suffer for George Okuru. You are just Igbo man. Just be useless in yourself. And then let's see, what do we see here? Uyi, I greet all of you. I see Son. He say Kingsley. What's your problem about that? Okay, I can't figure out what you are saying. Let's just speak insult. You know, insult is what helps us to charge our battery. Let's see if we can charge our battery for tomorrow broadcast. And honestly,